Your mother told me about your child services case. Do you know how embarrassing that is for our family? Why didn't you just come to me if you needed help instead of letting everything go into such disarray? Aunt Dolores, I'm here talking to you, right? I don't need you to tell me that this is embarrassing and all that. I know what the situation is. But you need to understand that this case on me was opened wrongfully. It's not something that... It wasn't my fault. I don't know how this happened. What I think is that you're scrambling to keep your life together after Joey left. And that little incident in the supermarket is a perfect example of everything falling apart for you. Well, I'm here to help. It's been hard. I've been frazzled, I've been stressed, and that's probably why it happened in the grocery store. I walked away from Junior for 2 seconds and I shouldn't have, and I regret it immensely, but I don't need anyone's help. I really don't. I don't understand what your aversion to me being in Junior's life is. I have done so much for Junior. I'm his godmother. Why do you restrict me from seeing him? Because, Aunt Dolores, you said some pretty hurtful things in that fight of ours. Because out of everyone that's ever come to my house, no one had ever complained about my pit bull, and you had to make a stink about it and make it about the baby. My pit bull would not have gone near the baby. I would not have let the pit bull go near the baby. I told you that I didn't want Junior around your dog, respectfully. I said it in a nice way. I didn't say it rude or anything like that, and frankly, that dog had bit 3 people. I'm not crazy for that. Frankly, Miranda, the dog is dead. So why are we still fighting about this? Why am I still not allowed to see my godson? Why do you still make it such a big issue? You know, I paid for the christening. I've paid. The first thing you did was what you're doing now and reminding me of what you paid for and that you covered the christening and everything. I don't need family members to do things for me just so they can hold it over me later. I don't like people like that. I'm not the only one that does things for that baby. I'm not just talking about myself, but you know, it wasn't cheap for me to pay for that cake or anything else I paid for Junior, and it's like you forget about it all and you don't appreciate it, and that's what upsets me. That's why I say hurtful things. I just want to be appreciated. I don't like it that when anyone disagrees with you, you take such an offense to it, and then you hold over everything you've ever done for my baby. I'm grateful for what you've done. I appreciate it, but I've never asked you for a thing. I didn't ask you to pay for the christening. I didn't ask for any of that, and it's just like, you can say whatever you want about everyone, but then when someone says something about you, or let alone your dog, you can't take it. Sweetheart, I can take criticism. It's best it's the next person. But when you make a fuss about my dog being around your baby, you're adding to the stigma around pit bulls being dangerous. They're not. I don't like that. It's melodramatic, Miranda. All right, this was a mistake. Just the whole thing, this was a mistake.